and welcome to AGK's Vinyl Life. I'm your host, Anthony K. And on this short episode, it's simply an announcement for auction number 8 happening in just 2 days right here on AGK's Vinyl Life. That's right, it's time for the first big auction of the fall. As many of you know, we took a hiatus from doing the auctions over the summer months. Our last big auction was at the end of June, though we did have a mini auction at the end of August, but really didn't sell very much at that auction, and it was a very short auction. So hopefully this is going to be a full-blown auction, and we can move some major quantities of vinyl. I need to purge desperately. The clock is starting to tick down on what I'm trying to accomplish in my purge. So I need to get to work here. And what does that mean for you guys? That means bargains. That's right, bargains. I'm going to do something that I did a couple of auctions ago, and pretty much most of the vinyl I'm going to be getting rid of this time around is going to go for $10, $15, or $20 straight up buys. Though if we do have a number of people jump on an album, it might turn to a bidding war, because we found that in previous auctions that sometimes there was some disappointment, and we don't want people disappointed. So if there's great interest in a certain album, it could turn into a bidding war. But if there's only one person interested in an album, it'll be a straight buy. We'll see what happens on the night of the auctions. We've tried to iron out wrinkles in the auctions. Each auction, we tried to make them a little bit better. As for what I'm going to be auctioning, I'm not sure yet. I'm going to be curating through my collection today and tomorrow. But everything that I'm going to be auctioning is from my personal collection. My criteria now, because I really want to start to get my library down to a smaller size, I'm being brutal with myself. I'm really being brutal with myself. And basically anything that I haven't played in a couple of years, and no matter how much I love the artist and album, anything that I've only played a couple of times, it's going up on the block. Other than, maybe some of my personal favorite bands, but certainly anything that I haven't played in a couple of years, no matter the artist, other than minor exceptions, and anything that has only been played a couple times is going. Most of my vinyl, I think, that at this auction will be newer vinyl. In other words, 2000s or later pressings, especially 2000s and 10s later pressings. Lots of new bands, new artists, as well as remasters, reissues. I will be pulling some stuff from my older vinyl, my OG vinyl, but that collection is getting down to a point where I'm not really wanting to sacrifice anything that's left that hasn't been gone in previous auctions, but we'll see. There'll be a little bit of everything. I always try to have a little bit of everything, so it means there's going to be pop, there's going to be punk, post-punk, metal, hard rock, maybe some jazz, maybe some soundtracks, colored vinyl, picture discs, some more record store day pressings, possibly an autographed album or two, you never know, possibly a MoFi, possibly a speaker's corner, a little bit of everything, something for everybody. And for those of you that haven't been to any of my previous auctions, we've done 7 of them now, 6 big ones and 1 mini auction. Auction number 8, auction number 8 is this one coming up. Everything is in Canadian dollars, and we do payments through PayPal, friends and family, and we ship it out right away. We prefer that everybody pay within 72 hours of the auction, because I like to get the stuff shipped out right away. I've never had any complaints with my shipping, and all the shipping values are in Canadian dollars. So once again, you people in the United States especially will bonus from this. And the auction date, I haven't said the auction date. The auction date is in 2 days. That's right, 2 days. This Friday, 2 days from now, October 20th, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here live on AGK's Vinyl Life. I repeat, October 20th, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on AGK's Vinyl Life. That's this Friday in 2 days. And who will be here auctioning with me? Well, my good friend, of course, Nazz Nomad David Weichel will be here, and he's said he over the last few months he's stockpiled a lot of great vinyl for you guys. So you can look forward to some fantastic vinyl. I will have the auction floor open to anybody that wants to come up. That please DM me on Instagram, on my Instagram at AGK_lifetime of vinyl if you're interested in joining the auction as an auctioneer. But I will also accept people on the spur of the moment that maybe want to come up and auction off some of their vinyl. You're welcome to come up on my show and auction off some of your vinyl as well. But it would be nice if I know ahead of time if there's anybody interested in joining us. Certainly people are welcome to come up, even if you only have a few records you want to sell. Maybe you just want to come up one time and sell, a half a dozen records or a couple records. You're welcome on my show. What else can I tell you? That's it. That's all pretty much. I'm going to leave what I'm going to be auctioning for you guys. You guys are going to just have to come and see what vinyl. There's going to be some great stuff. All sorts of artists. Like I said, alternative. There'll be some alternative stuff, some pop, some synth pop, some, who knows, maybe some disco and dance, everything under the sun. It's all from my personal collection. I'm not a flipper. I'm not flipping vinyl. I'm not buying vinyl for the first purpose of selling it here. This is all my personal collection because I need to purge my collection. I need to make my collection smaller because my life will be changing within the next year, and I need to downsize, and I've talked about it before. So I hope to see a good turnout. This auction's on a Friday. Normally we do them on Saturday nights, but due to events in my life and in David's life on the weekends this month, it wasn't possible to do our usual Saturday night auction. But the Saturday night auctions will be returning in November and December. And if you saw my previous auction announcement video I did a month ago, we will be having an auction. I think it's the 18th of November, which is a Saturday, and the 16th of December, which is a Saturday. Don't quote me on that. I'll let you guys know at night of the auction. I think those were the dates, but they are Saturday nights because most of our auctions have been on a Saturday night. But this week, this time for October, it's going to be on a Friday night, and we hope to have a good turnout. We'll see you guys all there, and I don't know what else to tell you except rock and roll.